here's my anatomy extra credit video. It's a wrap. Alright. Hey, you want to know something that's so great? The human body you have is something you can't hate. So simple on the outside, but what's underneath? A plethora of systems that'll really bring the heat. So let's break it down for y'all. It's really not that hard. The human body we have is full of incredible parts. We'll start with the bones, or what hold you together. Without them, you'd be just as light as a feather. You've got your clavicle, scapula, and sternum too, but let's not forget the ligaments that hold them like glue. And then there's the humerus, radius, ulna, oh my. You've got your carpal bones, lunate, scaphoid, alright. Hello to the femur, patella, tib, and fib, what's up? Without these leg bones, walking would be tough. Let's move on to something else, something a bit more cool. The muscles of the body are the one to left for you. On the posterior side, we see the rhomboid and trap, but if you want to move your arm, use your deltoid and lat. Biceps, triceps, supinator are cool, but let's not forget sartorius and quadriceps too. Without your muscles, you couldn't even lift a spoon, or dance, or cook, or hide from a raccoon. Now when you get in trouble and your heart starts a-poundin', the nervous system is what your body's a-houndin'. Optic, olfactory, and vagus nerve too. Your cranial nerves are sensory and motor canoes. Now how would you go about your everyday life? You can thank your cerebrum and cerebellum for shedding their light. Okay, now what would you do without blood in your system? You'd be dead, fool, but that's why you got your heart for a living. The atria, ventricles, veins, and arteries, alright. Arteries supply blood to the body, while the veins pump blood back to night. Without the carotid and vertebral, you couldn't even think, and that abdominal aorta is quite the body's length. Now how would you breathe without the gift of the lungs? You've got your nose, pharynx, larynx, and of course vocal cords for fun. Primary to secondary to tertiary bronchi will end with the alveolus for gas exchange, alright. Next is the digestive system, teeth, tongue, stomach too. Following the esophagus through the cardia is the food. After being processed in the stomach, will hit the intestines, then through the colon to the rectum, and quite a mess that is. The urinary and reproductive systems are the final two. With the help of ovary and testes, they made me and you. The kidney is huge, filtering waste. Through the ureters and bladder, urine runs with haste. But don't forget about the uterus, vagina, and clitoris too. And the corpus cavernosum and spongiosum are the penis's crew. Now that's all for now. I hope you learned a thing or two. The human body is really rad and pretty freaking cool.